within a room I can do. Brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, right back at it. Because it needs to be done, right? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News, the unreliable ones. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newsroom and welcome to the Galtopia News Network, your unreliable source for DSP News. This is the Snort Report, brought to you by Tim Snortons, always salty. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are doing well. I don't have any PSAs or anything, so let's just go ahead and get right into the broadcast and whatnot and try to move this along and move your day along as best as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two videos that will make up our broadcast, both of them brought to us by Burnell. DSP, Soulmaid and I have good immune systems. Goal reached. Second tier activated and demanding money. This is from March 10th of 2020 in the second and last video to round out our broadcast. Also brought to us by Burnell, DSP. Testing the limits of stupidity. Chapter 42. The vest and the cowboy hat. This is from March 11th of 2020. Our current year of doubt. Okay, so the immune system situation, as you guys know, with the whole virus going on right now. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Phil's been prone to getting sick lately. Catherine probably has a better chance, being that she leaves the house and she's exposed to a bunch of different people on a regular basis, so her immune system might actually be stronger than Phil's. But who's to say? She does come home to Phil eventually, so I mean, I guess that's a bit of a coin toss. The goal was reached. Okay, second tier goal. I don't even remember what that is, if he even has one. So we'll figure out what that is. And demanding more money. Normal day in the life. Now, testing the limitations of chapter 40. Testing the limits of stupidity in chapter 42 should be interesting. And this vest and cowboy hat thing. Let's talk about that briefly, and then let's get on to the broadcast. Make sure the menu's up so you guys can order. All right. So here's the thing. About this cowboy hat and vest. Doesn't Phil say, or hasn't Phil told us that he is a genuine gamer? He's a genuine person, and he doesn't need gimmicks, or He doesn't need little things to kind of bring the kiddies in, you know what I'm saying, to help him get money or to be entertaining. That he can just be himself, right? And that right there makes him entertaining. So him bringing the cowboy hat out for any amount of money outside of Axe the King kind of just shows the level of desperation. But that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on this vest. Okay, this vest, which was the same thing we saw in the retrospective, because they saw him in a video with it, that kind of brought up the nostalgia, so on and so forth. Now he's gonna, I would guess, he's gonna now start charging people X amount of dollars to now put that on. And allegedly, someone wants to know if they can actually name the vest. A piece of clothing, ladies and gentlemen. He's being paid to put clothing on, or accessories, if you will. And now people want to actually name the vest, like we were naming all of our little holiday props, like Snowball and all that. You know what I'm saying? All the little stuffed animals and stuffed plushes, if you will, that he had, and the flaming skeleton that his mother bought him, and all that. The levels of desperation in this shit is wild. It really is. That now we're starting to name pieces of clothing. Now with the plushes and everything, I thought that was stupid too, but I was like, alright, whatever. If people are dumb enough to go with it, then let them. But now we're gonna, you know, people are kind of clamoring to see if they can actually name a vest. A piece of clothing that he didn't even know he had, right? For years, until he went down to, well, allegedly, until he went down to his downstairs closet and found it. Now all of a sudden it has value. Now all of a sudden, a couple of people ask for something that they haven't seen in a while, and he's literally on top of it trying to monetize it. Oh boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to hold this off any longer. Let's just go ahead and get into the broadcast and kind of just get into the madness, which is what this has all become. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Snort Report, and this is DSP News. Always late, never breaking. Unreliable coverage that you can't count on. Oh yes! A GTG Network and Productions. You guys all know the slogan. I don't smell no bacon cooking. But we're going to get right on that in this whole vest situation. Literally being paid to put clothes on. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys all know the slogan. It's time to watch me work. Oh man. What is the world coming to?
At Tim Snortons, we have what you need to make it through your day. Need breakfast? You got it. Lunch or dinner? Made to order, just the way you want it.
Delicious.
Thirsty? Try our famous ice fap. A nice latte? Or a classic roast. And don't forget dessert, like our signature Snort Bits.
Oh, it was good.
Tim Snortons. We've got you covered.
Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You'll never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for eyes. You're done but the time it takes you, your last surprise. I'm coming for you. My game's always so best, so fine. You're smiling, but the net you didn't catch it in time.
What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
One can only hope. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the first of two videos that will round out our broadcast, both of them brought to us by Burnell. DSP, Soulmaid, and I have good immune systems. Goal reached, second tier activated, and demanding money. This is from March 10th of 2020, our current year of gout. Let's get it.
First of all, we got some interesting conversations going on in stream chat today. Let me tell you guys. During the pre-stream here, I was chatting it up with everyone, and we're talking about, you know, how due to the coronavirus scare, and everyone freaking out about this coronavirus, that you have these idiots running to the stores and absolutely buying up and hoarding all the bottled water and toilet paper, right? Of all the things, bottled water and toilet paper, bottled water, which makes no sense because you can just turn on your faucet and drink. Toilet paper, I'm even more confused.
Who doesn't keep extra toilet paper around, though? That's the first thing. Second thing is, it's funny how, oh, well, why are everybody hoarding bottled water when you guys can just get bottled water from home? You can turn on your faucet. Why don't he? Yeah, I mean, I brought up that one time and I've clowned it about it. That one time where he said he needed to refill his water bottle in the bathroom tap. Ugh, which, that's just disgusting in itself. But, why don't he do that? Why don't he take his own advice? Why do all the peasants need to go off and take from the tap? You know what I'm saying? While the king could buy not even, you know, the high-end bottled water, or even mid-grade. He buys the cheap stuff. Which at the end of the day, it's all just filtered water from wherever. So what's the difference? Oh, it's all pretty much tap regardless. Anyway.
How much toilet paper do you use that if you're quarantining yourself, you need to buy like 100 rolls of toilet paper, right? Like, I just don't understand it. People who do this kind of stuff, they have no fucking brains in their heads, you know.
Now, keep in mind, all of this comes from the fact, ladies and gentlemen, that he is inconvenienced. You know what I mean? If you guys have ever seen any of his older walkthroughs, he used, you know, him and Panda used to keep a decent amount of, you know what I'm saying, toilet paper, paper towels, stuff like that stocked up. So, if this wasn't inconveniencing him, he wouldn't have even really cared. He'd be like, oh, I don't understand what all the panic's about, but oh, I'm taken care of, so that's all that matters. But because it inconveniences him, it's an issue. Keep that in mind.
Okay, I want to prevent the coronavirus from spreading and from me getting it. Let me buy bottled water and toilet paper. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to solve it. You know, for me, it's like, am I really worried? No, I'm not, okay?
Number one,
Oh, yeah, well, at first he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? If you move a little further into our timeline, now it's a little different. Now shit got real. But, you know, I don't want to jump the gun. You know what I'm saying? This is all in hindsight, just in case we missed anything. We're always late, never breaking for a reason.
if you get coronavirus, you fight it, you survive. You know, both Kat and I are of an age that we're pretty sufficiently sure that we can fight it off if we get it. Sure, we don't want to get it, obviously, but hopefully we'll, be able to not have an issue there. Neither of us have massively compromised immune systems where we feel like we're
yeah, but yet again, and I've said this before, age isn't a thing though. Like, you can't rely on your age to kind of save you and whatnot. So it is what it is. Like I said, I agree though with Snort Burnell that I think Catherine's immune system may be better than Phil's, because Phil, certainly in the time that she's lived in that house, for example, Phil has been sick far more times than Catherine has. And yet again, Catherine actually leaves the house. Like, she actually does shit outside the house. You know what I mean? So, if Phil catches it, it's gonna be a me type situation day in, day out until either A, he gets over it, B, he actually gets quarantined in an actual hospital bed or something, or C, well, do we really need to talk about C?
that we're afraid of it or whatever.
I guess we'll see what happens. It is concerning. Tomorrow, Kat and I have our day off, and we're going to go grocery shopping, and who knows what they're going to have. We're going to plan a meal schedule and say, okay, here's what we want to do this week. But what if we go out there, and there's nothing, that all the ingredients we want aren't even there because everyone bought them up because of this panic?
Oh, well, then you get substitutions or you pick something else. This isn't brain surgery. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can't find what you want, then guess what? You're going to have to pick some alternatives, sorry. If not, you ain't gonna eat. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're not in a position, or at least he wasn't in a position at that time, to be picky. Just be glad you can get your hands on whatever you can get your hands on. Rice, beans, canned food. That's essentially what you should be going for. You can fit some frozen food stuff in there, so be it, and whatnot. If anything, ladies and gentlemen, he should. I don't know if he did. Actually, I'm pretty confident he hasn't. He needs to make more of that Kool-Aid sauce that he's good for. Make a batch of that shit and then stash that in the freezer. That stuff's good for like 6 months or whatever. Do that and buy a bunch of pasta up if he can find it.
right? So it's a concern. What the hell? You know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it gets better. I really do. I wish all of you the best. I really do. I hope everyone out there is safe who watches my stuff. You and your families as well. I hope you're all, at least when I say take precautions, I don't mean go hoard shit like an idiot. What I mean is do common things that you should be doing, like washing your hands all the time and, you know, covering your mouth.
Coming from a person who's at home all day and who messes with the same dirty controller and filthy floor and everything else, how many times does Phil wash his hands in a day? Do you guys think? You know what I mean? And then he's going to eventually start bitching about hand sanitizer. When has Phil ever talked about hand sanitizer? Or even hand sanitizer wipes, if you can find those. When has he ever spoke on any of those?
You cough and don't touch your face that much. You know, very
Which
common
comes from someone who rubs his face constantly.
sense stuff that a lot of people don't tend to do. I have good news. Are you guys ready for the good news? Officially, as of last night, we hit the subscriber goal for March.
Not a children's entertainer, by the way.
This is excellent news. This is very exciting. You know, we were trying to, you know, for the whole first 8-9 days we were struggling, and boom, we hit it last night. People were very generous, gifted a lot of subs, made it happen. All right.
I need organic growth. I used to have that on YouTube. Every year at the end of the year, new people would come into my YouTube channel and watch my videos. I don't get that anymore because of the assholes who passed around those negative fucking memes. That's why.
Now, you may notice something, guys. If you take a look at the top of your screens, there's still a sub goal in effect. So you may say, wait a minute, what is that? Why is there a sub goal again? You know, we just hit the goal of 675 subs, which, by the way, dipped a couple overnight. That's why we're back down to 673. You might say, well, I don't understand. Why is there another sub goal up there? Well, I promise you guys that if we hit a tier 1 sub goal, I would set up a tier 2 sub goal.
And then, of course, 1,000 troll responses of negativity. It's greed. And, oh, it's Phil's greed. Oh, it's greed. Phil wants more. He always wants more. It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about this. All right. Here's the deal. The last few times that I did a viewer's choice event, people were disappointed. Allow me to explain why. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because we had polls going or whatever, and it seems like there's always a heated competition. There's always a heated competition between the game that's going to win.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking about this a little bit, where Phil is manipulating the polls, right? So the games that he wants win, and so he can basically take easy way out. Sorry, so he can take the easy way out. Okay, because he's so quick to say, oh, the assholes or the detractors are the ones that are actually messing with the polls, or they're screwing the polls up, and so on and so forth, voting for games that they know I'm not going to like, that, oh, I have to make an executive decision with certain stuff. That's what happened with the whole Donkey Kong 64 thing. But this right here is going to cement at least my statement, or at least my opinion as it pertains to the subject. So listen in. Well, you don't have to listen that close, but you know what I mean.
And people seem to be disappointed when a game that maybe is very close to winning doesn't win. So this time around, folks, especially because I know there will be some new releases coming up, okay? But I know also, in particular, in the months of May and June, things tend to slow down a little bit for new releases until, like, E3, and then usually things pick up. Here's the thing, though, and I'll be very honest here with you guys. I'm thinking E3 this year may not even happen because of the...
Now, that's another thing. People were talking about that before Phil even said this. Like, at least a week or two, people were thinking, you know what, maybe E3 is not going to be a thing. For a couple of reasons. Not just the virus, but also, I mean, I wouldn't say there isn't a need for E3 anymore. No one's saying that. But one of the things that was being said is it needs to kind of be updated. You know what I mean? Like, it needs to be focused more towards the public, if you will. And it needs to have, its general direction needs to be changed. And I think people have felt that way for a while, because E3 has kind of been the same since since Phil went there. You know what I mean? Not too much has changed. But if it's going to continue to move forward, then it has to evolve. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's just going to be stagnant, and eventually it's going to fade out like Phil did. You know what I mean? Especially after, if some of you guys remember, the whole cosplay situation that they had back in, what was that, 2017? Maybe? When they were, like, starting to ban, not ban, but they were I don't know if I say ban. I don't know if that's the word for it. Where they, like certain cosplayers who may have dressed in a certain type of way, they may have, you know what I'm saying, they may have discouraged from doing so if they wanted to participate and so on and so forth. And as a cosplayer, you got to remember and you got to think about E3 is kind of like a showcase for them because, you know, they're always new studios are always looking for people to cosplay, especially cosplay some of their characters and so on and so forth for certain games and titles and so on and so forth. So for a cosplayer, that's a great example to kind of get yourself out there and kind of mingle, show what you have, grab business cards and make things happen for yourself. Jessica Needley, for example, is a great example of that stuff, of that, as well as others. So, you know, cosplaying is a real big thing. It's a very lucrative field if you get into it. I think arguably people who actually make the costumes for cosplay make the most amount of money, I would think, or they make at least the lion's share, because a lot of time, a lot of effort, usually a lot of money goes into the supplies to make all that. So that's a thing. But like I said, E3 needs to change. They just need to change. Now, do we think it's going to get phased out altogether? No. But then again, you can't make a change overnight either. So maybe, just maybe, this whole situation with the virus right now will give them a little bit more time to think about, hey, maybe we should restructure. Maybe we should change this up a little bit so we can draw more people in, draw more attention in. You know what I mean? But just an opinion. But don't think that Phil was, you know, Porkadonis and came up with had this premonition that E3 was going to fade out. No. And also, it's kind of pathetic that he of all people would want E3 to end permanently just because he never got invited back. But you know, Phil, he's all about trying to outlast people, except for Jim or Tyrone or anybody else.
Coronavirus. You know, and I know that sounds weird, but a lot of major conventions and get-togethers are being canceled. And being the fact that Sony's not going, Microsoft's not going, Nintendo's not going, pretty sure no one's going, because no one wants to get coronavirus. I think E3 is not going to happen this year. I'm predicting this ahead of time. I think E3 is done. I think this is the beginning of the end for E3, that coronavirus is the final straw that breaks the camel's back. And I think E3 is going to be canceled. That's my prediction. I could be completely wrong, but that's my prediction.
Like I said, that's all stuff that he didn't actually come up with any of that. All that was on Twitter beforehand. It's nothing, to be honest with you. He's nothing more than a talking billboard. And common sense kind of dictates that maybe, just maybe, going to public gatherings isn't just a smart idea. Just saying. Look at all these political figures that are catching it, well, giving it to each other and catching it like left and right. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to go to CPAX or whatever the case may be. Maybe you should have just waited that out.
E3, basically, in jeopardy. I'm thinking we're not going to have that giant explosion of game season around June like we usually do. Okay? So, here's what I'm thinking. If we hit a tier 2 sub goal for this month of 725 subscribers, alright?
Even though the new consoles have been confirmed that they're still dropping this year. Towards the end of the year, though. I don't think it's going to be around Thanksgiving, but end of the year. You know, holiday of 2020. So, I mean, that right there hasn't been postponed, at least that we know of.
The Viewer's Choice event will be expanded. Okay? That means that both the first and second place games will be played as playthroughs. Okay? So, this pretty much gives unprecedented control to you guys. Alright? Because you guys always get angry when the second place game doesn't make it. And over the years, the game that comes in second place, it's weird because sometimes it's different kinds of games. And then you think, oh, so that's fine because it made second place last time. When we do the Viewer's Choice poll this time, it'll win. No, then it doesn't even make it into the running. It's like, what? So that's what we're going to do. If we hit a tier 2 sub goal for March, which we have many days left. I mean, we've got like over 21 days or something left in the month, 3 more weeks. Okay? In an unprecedented move, alright, both the first and second place games will be played as full playthroughs.
Now, he acting like he's doing them a favor by doing this. He's not. Secondly, he should have been done this. He's always complaining about there's not enough games to play, or there's not enough games that interest him, and so on and so forth. Even back when he was doing the Patreon's Choice, he should have set that second tier. He should have set up a second tier goal for, I don't know, Phil's a greedy bastard, for next year 500 an extra $700, if you will. And if they hit that goal, then, you know, the games that makes it first and second will both be played consecutively. You know what I'm saying? He should have done that. You know what I'm saying? He should have done that years ago. You know what I mean? But he took a lot of blowback, and Donkey Kong 64 didn't pan out because, yet again, he was trying to take the easy way out, and it screwed him because he hated the shit out of that game, but he didn't want to play the runner-up, right? And that he says only the trolls want to see that. They only want to see him suffer, as if he didn't suffer with Donkey Kong 64. That's why this exists now, anyway.
Wow.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, I'm about to piss some people off.
Uh-oh, here comes the stipulations. So, yet again, remember how I said that, you know, he last viewer poll, or not patrons poll, viewer's choice, you know, he had sat there and played with the polls and whatnot, so what he thought was the easy way out could win, and so on and so forth, right? Because he doesn't want to do certain stuff no more, even though he's being paid for it, or because he is getting paid for the subs. Now we're gonna start getting to stipulations. Now you guys are gonna start seeing this trend, right? Because we already see it with Minecraft. Oh, we're supposedly going into the maybe not hardcore begging season. We are in the hardcore begging season, but you know what I mean. We're starting to get kind of, you know, we got new games coming out. We're starting to become a bit encumbered, and no more big projects for Minecraft anymore. If you guys want to name something in my world, or you want like a small little thing kind of constructed in your honor that can be made real quick, basically cheaply made, if you will, or low effort, we can do that. But no more big projects, guys. That's gonna have to be put on hold. It is what it is. We're already backed up, and you know, we just don't have the time for it. Now we're seeing the same thing with the viewer's choice. What do you think is gonna be next?
I don't care. All right? Because you know me. I'm Mr. Honest, I'm Mr. Matter of Fact, and I tell you like it is. Okay? Here's the deal. Sadly, I have to ban a certain category of game right now. And you're not going to like it. And I don't care. Because I got to do what's best for myself and my content. Alright? So here we go. I'm not actually banning this category because of the reason that idiots will spin it like this. I'm banning it for a very matter-of-fact reason. Okay? So guys, I want you to think about the kind of games that I'm going to be playing in the next few weeks. Alright? Right now I'm playing Mega Man. Okay? But Mega Man's going on hiatus. Okay? I'm playing...
Couldn't even finish that.
Mass Effect. Okay? I'm also playing a few chill games at night, right? So, excuse me. So I have to factor that in. Then, what games am I playing soon? I'm playing Neo 2 starting this Friday. I'm playing Doom next week. Okay? Then I'm playing Final Fantasy. And then I'm playing Resident Evil, and then I'm playing Final Fantasy. I screwed that up. So what I need to do here, guys, I need to categorize games, because
And all those playthroughs are going to suffer, by the way. Each and every one of those new playthroughs you talked about is going to suffer.
The thing. Let's say, for example, we do a viewer's choice, and people vote in 2 games that are almost exactly the same as the new release games that I'm playing. That's not going to be good. I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. I can't play 2 of the same kind of game at the same time, right? Already, I know I'm playing a long, drawn-out RPG with Morrowind. I'm playing another RPG with Mass Effect 2. You know, I have to factor these things in.
And
okay.
Why is he even playing those 2 games right now? Like, why did he even choose to play those things? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that didn't make no sense either. Like, he picks poorly. He picks very poorly. And you would think for someone who treats the shit as his business, right? His livelihood, why are you playing games that are not going to bring you any attention? Especially when you knew that you had some big name releases that are probably going to be long playthroughs, or long playthroughs he's going to drag out into even longer playthroughs that were going to be right around the goddamn corner. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? You're not known for playing games and you're not known for playing games well, understanding games, or finishing them in a timely manner. So why would you pick 2 long games like this, like Morrowind and Mass Effect, and then knowing that you're going to have, you know, 4 big games coming out in like a 2 or 3 month span? What sense did that make? And by the time he gets back to them, he's going to forget the controls. He's more likely going to forget where he's even at. He's going to already be frustrated because he pretty much got clowned in the other 4 playthroughs he's in. And that's if he even finishes those 4 new games. Like I said, man, he He's so worried about what the trolls, haters, critics, and detractors have to say about him that in actuality, he is his biggest deficit. He is his greatest detractor. Womp womp. DSP News.
Okay. So, I'm eliminating 2 games or 2 styles of games from the viewer's choice ahead of time to prevent duplication and to prevent stagnation. Okay? And already people are complaining I didn't even announce what it is yet. You see what I mean? Wah. Well, tough shit.
Oh, here's the toxic bullshit. Please understand that I'm not toxic. I'm not.
Yeah, it's because everybody knows what's coming.
Because I'm a streamer, full-time streamer. I have to make sure that the stuff that I'm putting out on my streams is variety. I can't just play the same kind of game for 3 months straight and expect that the viewers are going to come back. Alright? I'm not stupid. Alright? So, there's 2 styles of game that I'm banning from being able to be eligible for viewer's choice for this event. Alright? And that's why I'm telling you this up front before we hit the tier 2 goal so there's no misconceptions. The first is open world RPG / Elder Scrolls game. I'm already playing Morrowind. I don't want people to start nominating Oblivion or a run in Skyrim or, you know what I mean? Or any other open world RPG that's very similar to that. I'm not going to allow Fallout. We're not doing that because I'm already doing Morrowind. That would be pretty stupid if we did 2 of the same kind of game at once, especially insane.
Now, think about it. Instead of Morrowind, Morrowind, he should have played one of the Fallout games again. That would have been pretty cool. Oh well.
Long drawn out RPG, people are just going to get bored and pissed. All right, so I am eliminating that.
As if they're not those. As if they're none of those things right now.
Other kinds of RPGs are eligible, turn-based or other style, as long as it's not open world RPG like that. All right, it's eligible. So I'm just throwing that out there. It is, it'll be fine. Okay, I don't want you.
Either you ban all of it. Either you ban all of it or you play all of it. Don't start putting these throwing in certain caveats on top of caveats. Like, that's how he screws himself.
Guys to think that I'm eliminating all RPGs. I'm not. I love RPGs. I'm not going to complain at all about playing an RPG. I just don't want to be playing 2 of the same kind of RPG at once. The other one, here we go. Get ready, guys. Get ready for people to whine and bitch and complain. Soulsborne games.
Like, to me, this game is work. To me, this is like, I have to really work my butt off to fucking succeed, and I don't want to do that. I want to have fun. This early on, this is not fun. This isn't fun. It's work. That's what they made it. The game is work. It's not fun, it's work. So, I hate to tell you...
That's what he gets for playing the hype new releases day one. I mean, kind of did it to himself, really.
This is a real job, and it actually is one of the more challenging, if not the most challenging job I've ever had in my life.
I'm already playing Nioh 2 this Friday. That's going to be a long playthrough, as you know. Soulsborne games, or Soulsborne-style games, are very long and challenging. And if you remember, Nioh 1 took me quite some time to play and beat, right? It took forever. It took, if I remember correctly, it was like a month, if not longer, to get through there. So I'm sorry for all the people who scream and bitch and stamp their feet that they wanted to see me play Code Vein. It ain't happening now. I already told you, number one, I'm not interested in playing the game at all. And I'm about to...
I told y'all. Like, and that's why this caveat exists now. Because he ducked the bullet last month, or in the last player's choice. Now he wants to make sure that he discourages them from doing it this time around. Because him going, wee, I don't want to play it, is not enough. It's not enough. So any way he can try to bury that game, he will. Oh well.
Play a game of the very same style that's a new release. That's going to take more precedence, and it's going to be more important, and more people are going to be interested in seeing it anyway.
Chasing those day one views.
So that means no Code Vein, no Dark Souls, no Sekiro, no Bloodborne, no Lords of the Fallen, and none of those other 100 Soulsborne clones that are coming out. I'm already playing Nioh 2. It wouldn't make sense to be playing 2 of the same style of game at the same time. Or back to back. Because if you think about it, Nioh 2 I'm going to start this week. It's going to be balanced with everything else. I almost guarantee you it's going to take me like 3 weeks or longer to beat it with how long those games are on all the other new releases. So, potentially, how am I going to start up doing a viewer's choice that's...
Forget that. Nioh's probably going to... Nioh 2, I think is what it's called. That's just going to get backburnered, I think. If he's going to end up backburnering that shit. If he's smart. Because, like I said, there's no way he's going to be able to play what? He's not gonna be able to play those 4 games, those 4 new games, or beat them in timely manners on top of the chill stream. And the chill stream isn't gonna be so chill because he's starting to show cracks, especially at night. He's showing more and more frustration. He seems a tad bit inebriated every once in a while. Like he's slowly but surely cracking up. And you would think for someone who's so desperate for funds, right, that he'd be willing to play anything. But see, Phil will put financial advancement. He'll put that to the side to maintain some pathetic semblance of control, which is never a good thing. But what are you gonna do?
Same style of game, would I still playing the game? It wouldn't make any sense, okay? So, there you go, alright? Those are the 2 criteria that I'm laying down. No open world RPG, no Soulsborne game. Trust me, there's 50 billion other kinds of games that you guys can nominate that will definitely be entertaining playthroughs and create variety for the streams. Sorry I gotta put my foot down, but here's the deal. Previously I didn't, and people complained when it ended up being too much. If you remember, there was one time when I played like 3 Mario games back to back, and everyone complained and said, see, Phil, you should have taken ownership of your event. This is your fault, because you're the streamer, and you didn't put your foot down, and you let people just...
No. I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that. He's talking about Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Odyssey, and Mario plus Rabbids. That's what he's talking about. 2 of those games were brand new titles that he decided to play, right? And then I don't remember. And then it was a Patreon's choice, and the front runner was Mario Kart. Not Mario Kart, sorry. And the winner was actually it was Super Mario. It was Super Mario Sunshine, but he didn't want to play Super Mario Sunshine, right? This is very fucking important. Not really, but entertain me for a minute. Like, indulge me for a second. Humor me. He's like, I'm playing Mario plus Rabbids and Mario Odyssey. There's no point in me playing a 3rd game. Plus, I can't monetize these Mario games on YouTube. He couldn't monetize Nintendo games yet. So he's like, I'm gonna play these 2 games. You guys be supportive on stream, and everything will work out. Now, I acknowledge that Mario Sunshine won. I will play that. I'll just play it later on next year, right? But to kind of, as a show, not really a show of solidarity, but basically he was like, but so this way something is played because of the Patreon situation. I'll play Spyro, and that's what he did because he can monetize that. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up playing Spyro, as well as the 2 new Mario games that came out, and people basically stayed on his ass. The detractors were like, hey, stay on his ass to make sure he plays Sunshine. If not, he's going to fuck you guys over, and he's going to double dip and put that shit back up there as another Patreon's choice, and then he's going to make you guys pay for it all over again. Which, that's what he was planning on doing. What ended up happening is he took so much shit over it that he was like, all right, fine, I'll play it, but how am I going to play it? This, that, and the third. And then that's when he realized that his... I think that was his Nintendo. It was his Wii or his Wii U he was playing on, one of the 2. He realized that there was backward compatibility on it, so so that was kind of already taken care of. Or he was gonna play it on his. No, he did play it on his GameCube, I think, and he just didn't have the right wires for it to capture it. It was one of those 2. But eventually he got all of that, and then he got pissed off because he was like, it cost me, I think like it was $135 to get all the peripherals that he needed to finally play Mario Sunshine. And he was big mad because he was mad that he had to spend money to make money. And this is money that he already had in hand. He already had the $1,250, whatever it was. He already had that in hand. He was mad that he had to spend, I'll round it up to about $150. And then he was like, I need you guys to come out and support the streams because I can't monetize this. And I told you guys I didn't want to play this game right now. And this, that, and the third. But by the time he started to play it, it was already the following year. He was playing it right around the time he was supposed to play it. But like I said, he was hoping to basically rip them off on their money, throw Spyro in its place, and then hopefully they forgot, and then make them pay him again for it later on. That's what the plan was. He never had any intention of playing Mario Sunshine. I went over that whole thing when that happened. He never had any intention of playing Mario Sunshine. And he knows it. He knows it. He was going to try to cherry pick that shit if he could. He was going to double dip on it. And one of the main drawbacks to it is because at that time, he couldn't play Nintendo games on YouTube and monetize it. So all the support only came from Patreon, those who, paid to have him play that game, and then those who gave him money on stream. That was it. And he was big mad about that shit. He got what he got, as far as I'm concerned. DSP News.
Pick the same kind of game over and over, and now it's been boring, and it's your fault that everything stagnated. I'm like, all right.
He didn't get stagnant. Like I said, he played Mario Sunshine months later. So that's what happened. As a matter of fact, I don't even think he played, I wouldn't say played, but I don't think he even beated Mario Galaxy legit. Because didn't he use like the frog glitch or something for that? It's whatever. I mean, it's whatever. That's kind of like, that's me kind of nitpicking actually. But that was his own fault. He's the one who chose to play 2 brand new Mario games at once that he knew he couldn't monetize on YouTube. And then, you could say that, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have let Mario Sunshine be in the running. But he really needed the Patreon money. That's the reason why he let Mario Sunshine ride out the way it did. He needed the money for Patreon. He needed that $1,200+. And that's why he let it go.
Guess what? Fair enough. Then I'm going to put my foot down. Like I was told in the past, I'm learning from experience. Now, you're going to have people who are entitled, and you're going to have people yelling and screaming because they wanted to see a certain style of game, and it's not going to happen now. Oh, well. Sorry, I can't give everyone everything they want all the time. As I say, you can please all of the people some of the time, some of the people all of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. It's just not going to happen. And this is the best thing right now with the fact that we're going to be going ahead and playing a Soulsborne style game in Neo 2 for a month or more. I don't want to be playing double Soulsborne. The fact that we're already playing Morrowind, that's something you guys asked for since last summer. We're not going to do another open world RPG. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. Okay?
That was last summer, though. We're in March. He's talking about some shit from last summer. We're in March. Oh, well.
So, when it comes to viewer's choice, think of other games you guys want to see. By the way, there's tons. People have been asking for tons of other games outside of those 2 genres. I'm sure you guys could come up with some good stuff. Okay? And it's hilarious because there's some people in the stream chat that are screaming, oh, this is great. Finally, we'll have a chance for a different kind of game. And then you got other people who are just whining and complaining because they're not going to get the specific game that they wanted. Oh, well. Tough titties. That's life. And that's how I need to do it. Because like I said...
No, this is what needs to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? For anybody out there who felt like they were burned, stop supporting the sub goals. Stop contributing to him altogether. And let him burn him, and let his bacon grease burn itself out. That's what you need to do. Why would you support a piece of shit like this who feels the need to try to get over on you every step of the way? If people haven't learned from Mario Sunshine, from that whole situation, people aren't going to. End of story. So, if you guys are getting played as suckers, it's because you allowed yourself to be suckers. And that ain't nobody else's fault but your own. You don't have to sit by and let this happen. You choose to sit by and let this happen. End of story. Stop supporting them. And you can go back there and tell them I said it. Stop supporting him. Period. He wants to sit there and bring you guys some 8 or 9 months, some 7 month or 8 month or 8 months outdated request. It wasn't relevant to him back last summer. Why the fuck do you guys think it's relevant to him now? Oh, because he can use it against you. And that's what it is. He's got you idiots thinking that you guys are fighting people like us. And in actuality, he's screwing you guys on the back end. And you guys still ain't figured it out yet. Because he's so quick to go ahead and be like, the detractors did this to me, they did that to me, they're calling you guys pay piggies, and they're insulting you, and this, that, and the third, that the real person who's fucking you guys over, who's stabbing you guys in the back with the fork, you guys don't even see it. And then when you guys get mistreated like this, or when you guys get fucked over like this, you guys want to cry and complain, and he said, I don't give a fuck. He says he don't give a shit. He don't care. He wants you guys to hit the sub goal, and the stretch goal, or the tier 2 goal, but he don't give a fuck about your requests. Why would you want to support something like that? Why would you want to support somebody like that? Yet again, if you're not smart enough to think for yourself, then someone else will think for you. DSP News.
Learn from experience. You know, I know what happens. I know how fickle people are, and I know that if I play 2 Soulsborne games back to back or at the same time, no one's gonna give a fuck. I'm not stupid. So, okay.
So please, if you tip me more today, It's going to help me out. It's going to go right to these bills that I need to clear. Please consider tipping me today if at all you can. All right?
All right, let's continue on. Donkey Kong 64. Tip me $1. I love your snake laugh. Now apparently I have a snake laugh. First it was like a seal laugh, and then it was ack, 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 which makes no sense because I don't think I've ever laughed ack, 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 ack ever in my life, so I don't know what that one was supposed to be.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my family, right?
Then it was a goat laugh, and I actually said, all right, you know, fair enough. I guess I kind of sound like a goat sometimes when I laugh. I can't even really dispute that. But now apparently it's a snake laugh. So there you go. The snake laugh. I don't know where this stuff comes from. Circumcise me. Tipped $1. Ouch.
All right, everybody. Well, it's time for our break of the stream. I want to say thanks to everyone who did contribute today. In fact, let's take a quick look. Contributions are pretty slow today. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why. A demanding baby, whining, complaining. Shut the fuck up. God damn. Playing this game and suffering along with it as much as I can, you know. It's very hard and challenging. I'd say it's tougher than the first one, for sure. Like, I think this game's way more challenging than the first one. But we're making good progress, okay? So thanks so far, everyone, for your contributions. When we come back, I'll do a quick update. Let everyone know what's going on. Oh, man. But I hope you enjoyed the stream so far. And I'll see you after the break. All right, let's take about a 20-25 minute break, then about 90 more minutes, and we'll see how far we can get in the game. All right, thanks, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Contributions are very slow this year.
And this idiot, and that's always been a problem. So this idiot right here will go on a 20-25 minute break and expect people to stay on stream. The same number of people when he leaves, right? Before he left, I should say. He expects them to stay on stream for 20-25 minutes, and then he come back and wants to start up with another 90 minutes. Like, for the next half hour, you don't have shit to do. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine that you're listening to this broadcast. Imagine, well, actually, let's change up. Let's imagine that I start doing these live, right? And we get through, let's say we have 4 videos that will make up the broadcast. So I do 2 of them, right? And then I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to take a half-hour break and whatnot. I'm going to run out to my local SnortBucks and grab some treats and whatnot. I'm going to hit Tim Snortons real fast. I'll be back in about a half hour. You guys go ahead and stay tuned. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And yeah, I might go ahead and have, well, I would have some nice, like, you know, jazz music or something nice playing while I'm gone. But being gone, ladies and gentlemen, for like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes is one thing. Maybe. You know, hey, I'm going to go and use the bathroom and whatnot. I'm going to run out the SnortBucks real fast and I'll be right back. That's a little different, taking 5 or 10 minutes, than taking 25, 30 minutes. That's unreasonable, obviously. How long does it take to eat a sandwich? You know what I'm saying? How long does it take for you to tell Catherine to run out and grab you a sandwich or something? Or make you a sandwich, whatever, since sadly her only uses is cooking or putting food together. 30 fucking minutes? Come on, man. You could just shut the stream off and then have them reconvene with you later. Fucking ridiculous. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, he works 12-hour days. Even though the majority of his fucking breaks and a bunch of pre-stream music.
I don't know why. I'm certainly not complaining. You know, you guys have been very supportive recently, and I'm just making a factual statement here. Last few times that I played Mega Man, you guys really seem to like it. Sorry if you're not liking this right now. Apologies if you're not.
I thought he said he wasn't stupid and he knows what people want. He knows what kind of content he needs to put out. Now he's saying he doesn't understand why people won't give him money. That doesn't sound like a whole lot of understanding to me, but I don't know.
Why you're not. Like I said, it's really, I would say this is much more difficult. Definitely much more difficult than the last couple of, well, the last game that, you know, Mega Man 01 was a lot easier. You know, and you know, this is what it is. I can't make the game different, but you know, I'm frustrated. I'm raging as usual. You guys know what to expect when I play a game like this.
Wait, now didn't this idiot tell us a broadcast or 2 ago that people that people only come out and see the rage, and I'm not about doing negative content like that. You know what I'm saying? If people, oh, you know what? My bad. I'm crossing over broadcast between this one and the. Never mind. Sorry. Here, I'll clue you guys in real fast. So, in an older video that I recently went over on the second channel, let's see, the video was from 2017. He had made a statement saying that he complained that no one ever, when he's playing a game that he likes or a game that he's enjoying, no one comes out to support him. But if he's bitching, complaining, raging over a game, then people want to come out and support. And he says that's fickle, that's backwards, that doesn't make any sense, that's fucked up. That if there's a game that he's playing, and that he really likes it, people should be supporting him. They should be wanting to support positivity, not negativity. But right here, he's sitting here telling you, well, you know, the first game was easier, and I'm raging at this game, and, you know, I'm frustrated with it, you know, everything that you guys know how that works. And yet you guys aren't supporting. So you want people to come out and support your negativity, despite the fact that you've said in the past that that's not the type of content you want to make. That's not the type of content that you feel is credible, fulfilling, or noteworthy. But right here, he's literally using that negativity as a talking point, as a way of enticing people to come out and watch his content, watch his streams. Well, that's a bit contradicting, isn't it?
So, you know, I don't know. But hopefully you guys are enjoying it regardless. Okay? We're gonna play some more right now. Papa Vera comes out with this giant King Kong strap on. Alright, baby, you approved it. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Wait, I meant for you. No, oh!
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Papa Vera!
Oh, fucking shit.
No! No! Papa Vera!
Ow!
No! No! Papa Vera!
Ow!
Papa Vera! No! No!
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, baby. Ooh. Pull them. Spread them out. Spread my cheeks out more. Now put it in. Oh. It's delicious. I love that. Pain is pleasure. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit.
What an absolutely unique individual. Absolutely. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into our first commercial break. You guys know what to expect, and we'll see you right after that. So it should be another minute or so. See you in a few.
Gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you.
This is how to play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Get banned says how much to tip for me to play in the vest tonight. Alright.
Wow, that just sounds pathetic, but that's what we're here for, right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, we're here for the second and last video that will round out our broadcast, brought to us by Burnell, because of course, DSP, testing the limits of stupidity, chapter 42, the vest, and the cowboy hat. This is from March 11th of 2020, our current year of gout. Let's get it.
If we hit the tips goal tonight, I will put the vest on. There you go. Give you guys incentive to contribute. If we hit the tips goal tonight, I will put the vest on. There you go.
How's that an incentive to have somebody put clothes on, though? I can understand if this was like a Twitch thought or some shit. I get it. You want them to go ahead and you want to throw money at them to take something off or shake something for you, but really? $100 for him just to put a vest on. As if he needed another reason to sweat any more than he already does. Yikes. Coming from this is the same individual who doesn't even take a bath every day. Scary. Jesus Christ. I'm a cute pup in a sharp suit, and even I ain't believe in taking baths. Damn.
We're having a festival? A festival. There you go.
I don't stream to make money.
Oh no, just to clarify, someone said, isn't doing stuff like that what I said with the tips goal against Twitch terms of service? Nope. Twitch terms of service has nothing negative whatsoever in regards to tipping. In regards to other contribution methods, yes, tipping, you can do whatever the hell you want. It's 100% allowed.
That's not necessarily true, but alright.
As long as you're not doing crazy, risky stuff that would violate Twitch's terms of service otherwise. But no, there's nothing against doing stuff with tips at all. So there you go.
Change my name to...
Oh my god. It must be great. You know what I'm saying? Having people protect you behind the scenes so you're not breaking TOS.
Drip side, Phil. I'm not wearing any drip tonight. No drip.
Missing WD-40, nothing. Missing WD-40 is a troll. He goes, what's more likely? You'll go to jail or your Washington condo will get foreclosed on? Neither. Neither of those things are going to happen. Neither of those things at all are going to happen.
Just do what he says, I guess. It may not go well, it probably won't, but we'll take the chance.
What the fuck? I guess
we think about it. Honest question, by the way. No joking aside. All jokes aside for a minute. They're coming up on their first year anniversary. And they've been together, at least in that home, for over 2 years. What kind of toll do you guys think that's had on Catherine? Right? Like, if you guys had to surmise. Hypothetical Pignosis, one of our favorite games. How do you guys think living with Phil for the last 2 years has affected her? Positively or negatively? And whatnot. If you gotta, you know, I really want to hear what you guys, or I really like to know, I should say, what you guys think about that. Because something tells me that the young lady we saw there just a minute ago, she's gone. She's long gone. Gone. Like, we're never seeing her again. She's never coming back. Like, I'm not saying never coming back on stream. I'm just saying that particular person and their personality, long gone. The one that we have now is probably far more depressed, probably far more closed off, if you will. I can only imagine. I can only imagine what the hardships are for her. I don't know if it was a good trade-off at the end of the day. I mean, at the end of the day, it was a choice she made. It is what it is. But if I had to guess, if I had to assume, that didn't play out well. That didn't play out well. Anyway, I can't wait to hear what you guys think.
I laugh like a snake. That's it. When I do like that, I guess that's laughing like a snake. And I realize I've probably been doing that a lot more. I don't know why. You know what happens is as you get older, your mannerisms change, and I have noticed that, is that, you know, in the 11 plus years I've been doing content creation, you know, when I first used to laugh, I go, high pitch. I can't even do that anymore. My throat doesn't even allow me to do that high-pitched laugh like I used to do. I can't even do
that's not true. You still laugh like a Muppet.
it anymore. So then I changed my laugh to like, or, you know, and people are like, oh, he sounds like an acting when you laugh. So now it sounds like I hiss when I laugh. Like that. Probably because it's easier to do. It's more consistent, right?
You're just lazy. I laugh a certain way because it's easier. I didn't know we had to kind of pre-plan laughing. That sounds pretty fake.
Okay. I'm a reptilian? Maybe I'm a reptilian. Who knows? Did Jasper get over his sneezing? No, he is still sneezing. We gotta keep an eye on him. There's still no discharge. It's been 2 days, and we've been watching him, and we've told him if he's just sneezing, there's not much you can do about it. It might just be allergies. But if you notice a discharge...
You know, maybe if you clean the fucking house, or... Because, wait a second, Catherine, we know Catherine cleans the house. Maybe if Phil cleaned up his goddamn room instead of inviting Jasper in there, maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm just saying. Like, that room's a fucking mess. There was a reason why, when the Genesis Mini was being set up, he didn't show us anything. Even though he said he had cleaned up his little entertainment center or TV stand or whatever. He said he cleaned all that up before, like the day before. But yet, he was quick to not show us nothing. And then he just put the damn console on the floor, or emulator. He just put the damn thing on the floor and that was it. Alright.
You know, like he has a really bad runny nose or there's like green stuff coming out. That's bad. That means he could have a really bad cold. You gotta take him to the vet. So we're keeping an eye on him. The good news is that he has a yearly checkup coming up anyway. So, more than likely, in the next month to month and a half, we're probably going to be taking him to the vet for his yearly checkup. And if he's still sneezing, maybe the vet can figure out what's going on.
So, you're going to try to do 2 birds with 1 stone. What about that whole probably thing? What do you mean by probably? He's got his yearly checkup coming. You kind of can't... You shouldn't avoid that, I should say. He can do what he wants, but he shouldn't avoid that. Oh boy. Whatever it takes not to pay another bill, right?
What's funny about this is when we first rescued him from the rescue shelter, on the paperwork it said that the vet had noticed that he sneezes a lot, but checked him out and said he wasn't sick. Okay? Then, when we brought him home, he did sneeze a lot at first. It was about 3 weeks. And then after that, all of a sudden, he just stopped sneezing.
I thought they had little to no information on Jasper when they got him. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm prone to being wrong, so that's a thing. But I thought they knew very little about Jasper when they got him. Now, all of a sudden, we have more and more of these revelations coming out. Very strange. Very strange.
And he hasn't really sneezed that much, except for in the spring, he gets a little bit of allergies. And that's what we think this is that this is his allergies coming on a little early.
I'm waiting until someone catches him slipping one night and starts talking about Jasper's health and all that, and he lets it slip that, you know, Jasper had an operation, and that's when we find out that Phil actually had him declawed. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, because eventually, somebody clever out there is going to eventually catch him slipping one night. He's not going to expect it. Oh, that's good. That's just going to be great.
So, we'll find out. We'll keep an eye on it. I appreciate your concern.
Will the vet checkup bill be astronomical? I doubt it. Probably a few $100s. It's just going to be, you know, physical. It's not like we're going to need tons of medicine or anything, so it'll probably be a couple $100, few $100. What are you going to do? It's important. It's once a year. It's not breaking the bank to get your pet checked out. But the best way right now to help me would be by tipping me, and I really need the help right now because I have nothing. Zero. No money in the bank account. Okay?
D tipped me $1 and says, my favorite animal, frog, snakes, pigs, and a horse. Okay then, how exciting. Sounds like the Chinese zodiac. I killed Phil to be $1.33 said Vest Boy's cowboy hat equals cure for coronavirus ? Also, you should make a statue of David replica. If we double the tips total for tonight, if we make $200 of tips tonight, I'll put on the vest and the cowboy hat at the same time. How about that shit?
What a whore. What an absolute whore. Oh my god, he's the worst of the thoughts. He really is. You might as well just go ahead and bunch him up in there with the rest of them.
What I'm actually really hoping too is that I can get a lot of money. How can we have revenue streams from idiots? How do we fool the common moron into giving us money for zero effort? Let's hope they get hooked, and then we can get them with a constant revenue stream later.
How about that shit? Thank you, I killed Phil for the $1 tip. By the way, considering we're almost an hour into the stream, and I've only raised $10 in tips, I don't think we're reaching either of those ridiculously over-the-top goals for tonight. I don't think so. So, here's someone.
You don't have enough confidence that you can't make $90 in an hour? And that's for the vest. Oh well.
Hilarious. Who took me $1 saying, it's unappreciative that people have to contribute money for me to talk to you. That's not the case at all. I talk to you guys all the time. People are tagging me in the stream chat. We're having conversations, and people are not required to contribute whatsoever.
Cheer me on. It's a great way to get a question answered quickly. Alright, it's a cool thing. It's a cool interactive thing.
The reason Papa Bear contributes when he talks is because he wants to be able to see what he says before it scrolls off the screen. And by doing that, let's say he cheers, I see it in my queue of Streamlabs. It allows it to stay there. Papa Bear is not required to contribute whatsoever.
Wait. Okay, so if you what? Wait a second. If you give him money, his message pops up and it stays in the queue in Streamlabs until so Phil can read it. Excuse me. But how many times has Phil said that someone has cheered him or whatever the case may be, right? And he said, "Oh, it's scrolling off. It's scrolling off. Oh, I lost it. Oh, sorry. Oh, you guys. So many of you guys are cheering right now. I can't read everything. Oh, it's sorry, guys. I can't scroll back up to find it. Huh. Well, that's a bit discouraging, isn't it? Oh well, one of those piggy discrepancies.
However, if he didn't want to, he wouldn't have to. He could easily just kind of email me stuff or tweet me stuff. But I think the feeling that he's contributing to be supportive and also for the dual purpose of being able to see stuff. So if you don't like the fact that a streamer is actually having people contribute on a stream because people like them and it leads to interaction, then maybe you should be somewhere else than a live stream because this is probably not where you want to be. You're probably just going to have sour grapes the whole fucking time. So, I'm just saying, maybe you should grow the fuck up. Okay. So
But then aren't you really just kind of reinforcing what he was saying, that people have to pay to interact with you and to essentially be acknowledged? I could be reading into that.
Under an hour left on the stream, folks. Just so everyone knows, just under an hour left. Top contributor so far tonight is Phil's Vest. Whoever's the top contributor at the end of the night will get to direct a future Minecraft stream. Much like how we're working on a Yoshi egg right now, and then we're going to be working on like a little Greco-Roman kind of a piece of architecture. This person will be able to direct more stuff in the future on a Minecraft stream. Whoever's the top.
Wait, that's another thing too. That's really fucked up that Papa Vera has to send him money to direct Phil to build shit when Papa Vera is the one that's doing all the work. Like, in actuality, all the instructions that Papa Vera is giving him should be at least by tweet, to be honest. Like, Papa Vera shouldn't have to give him money just so Phil can see it, or just so Papa Vera can get some kind of pathetic acknowledgement out of it. Papa Vera is already doing the majority of the work. Whatevs.
Contributor tonight, okay? In addition, if we hit the tips goal for tonight, I will put on the vest. But we've got a long way to go, so I don't think we're actually going to hit the tips goal tonight. I'm just saying. Okay.
Give me money. I just want more money. So, if we hit the tips goal, I'll wear the vest. If we raise $200, I'll wear the vest and the cowboy hat. If we raise $1,000 in the next hour on my Minecraft stream, I will hop on one foot and sing Kumbaya while I'm wearing the vest and the cowboy hat. How about that? See how stupid this shit is? The thing is, I'm not kidding you. They're like Twitch streamers that this is what happens and this is what they do. And they make the money too. Like, it's insane. Like, wow. They just pull stunts.
What kind of greedy, self-serving ass clown he is. He's watching what everybody else is doing. We already know this. Talk shit about them, saying he doesn't need to do that because he's authentic and he's out here to try to be entertaining. And then is using that shit as some type of weak ass bait, like lazy bait, to get people to give him more money. He knows that the $1,000 thing isn't gonna. I mean, let's disregard that. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that shit exists. He knows that last piece of clown work, clown begging, isn't gonna mean anything. But maybe if I go ahead and throw this out here, you guys might actually hit the $200 goal and whatnot. So I can go ahead and dress up in my favorite 9-year-old costume and shit. Wow, bro, that's really silly.
Constantly on a stream, and people will toss money their way for pulling a crazy stunt.
Chris will hold you that.
The same stunt that you're trying to pull right now.
You could hold me that as much as you want. There's no way we're raising $1,000 on tonight's stream. I'm just saying. I'll do it. If we raise $1,000, I'd be pretty happy and I'll do it, but there's no way we're raising $1,000.
Please. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Singing Fruit Shoot again. He said, if you get to tonight's goal, will you really give those tatas a nice pinch? You're a disgusting freak. Polish Frogs to me $1 said, can the top contributor name your vest? No. If someone's going to name the vest, alright, that's got to be a special event. That's got to be like we actually do a vest fest.
He's literally going to auction. He's literally going to auction off the ability to name his fucking vest. He's literally going to do that shit to the highest bidder. That's sad. That's a goddamn shame. Wow. And people are still fighting for fucking partnership on Twitch when you got ass clowns like this going around. When you think about it, right? All right. So like when you think about people on Twitch who have strong followings on YouTube but can barely get a look on Twitch, and that's because of a couple things. Like this thing that Tevin talked about years ago. He said that like he goes ahead and he'll make like a small video, like 10 seconds, and he'll put it on his YouTube channel when he's promoting the fact that he's going to be on Twitch or Mixer. Actually, I think he does that every once in a while too. On top of he tweets it out, and you'll bring in more viewers, right? And that's something that he saw other people do, so he decided to do it himself, and it works. It does work. And there's a lot of YouTubers who are trying to transition over to Twitch that they should consider doing that themselves. On top of that, though, I think one of the main reasons why they can't get a look is because in some cases, keyword, some cases, Twitch prioritizes some streamers over others. And we all know this. This isn't anything new. There's a reason why the guys that are on top, and the people who pick up and decide to leave the other platforms get shitted on for various reasons. The game has already been rigged, ladies and gentlemen. Like, the idea that you're going to be able to start on Twitch and you're just going to boom up to the top in a couple months is unlikely. That doesn't mean you shouldn't strive to be the best streamer you can be, but it's unlikely. Your best bet, if nothing else, is to simultaneously, what you can do, stream on 2 platforms at once, even 3 if you can, because they have programs for that. And just to maximize your exposure, and you can build your overall stream audience instead of just focusing on one particular platform to stream. Because as long as you're not affiliated or partnered, you're not restricted in any way, shape, or form. And even then, if you're strong enough if your viewership is strong enough and whatnot, you can dictate terms. Especially now, because Twitch isn't the only fucking game in town anymore. So just something to think about.
A marathon of some sort. The vest is involved as a reward, and the winner top contributor gets to name the vest. That would be like a special. We can't just do that on a random stream. That's too special. Naming the vest is way too special. I'm sorry, guys. All right, he's been named Goofball. All right, it's your turn now, Goofball. He's much bigger than the cat.
Oh, I know what this is. You know what's funny? When I first saw this, I initially looked at it and was like, wow. He's going to his death, and it's almost like he's looking at Phil knowing that that's what's going to happen. I just kind of blurted that out, not thinking that that's, well, let me not ruin it.
No! No! He's dead. I can't save him. I couldn't save him.
Like I said, when I first saw this, I was the way. Oh shit! I think it was like a wolf actually. But the way it was looking at him, it almost knew its own demise. It almost knew what was going to happen. And then when Phil finally did that silly shit, I was like, wow, wow. Oh well, that's you live and you learn, I guess.
Oh, this is so fucking dangerous. Everything in Minecraft is dangerous as fuck. Everything in this game is dangerous as fuck. Nothing is safe, nothing is fun. Everything is a fucking death trap. Seriously. I had this closed, thinking if the trapdoor is closed, he'll just get pushed around it. No, he gets clipped through it into a fucking lava block and dies.
Uh-oh, lean in manual. That lean in manual band.
So now, I can't finish what I was doing this week. I can't. You know, I can't finish it. I don't know if anyone saved the coordinates of where those wolves were, but more than likely they're out of here by now. I would think they're not there anymore. I'm very upset. I'm like speechless. I know I have contributions to give shoutouts for, but I'm very upset. I'm an animal lover, and I'm very, very fucking upset. I know it wasn't a real
He's literally a thought.
animal, but still. Philip is a given name derived from the Greek Philippos. There it is, Philippos. Okay. Philippos.
Yeah, I think it either means like lover of animals or lover of horses. It's a weird thing. If you look at the roots of my name, it means a few different things depending on the translation.
So,
lover of animals.
I'm very, very pissed that happened. I'm tired of this game being such a fucking everything is a death trap in this fucking game. Like, literally. I'm trying to do everything safe. I'm trying to do everything right. I close the trap door to try to protect the fucking animal. And the fucking thing sucks it in like a black hole and kills him anyway. Like... I'm not happy at all. I'm very, very upset. Big Papa Phil has tipped me $12. He says, fans are in agreement. The return of the vest has been one of the biggest positive reveals since Jasper.
Oh, you scammed people over Jasper. Fuck off. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
In honor of the vest, I would like a statue built of your torso, arms, and head wearing the vest. Nothing too crazy, but recognizable as you. So that is Big Papa Phil. He tipped $12. Okay, let me get him up on the leaderboard here. And so if he remains the top contributor of the night, which we don't know if he's going to, we still have a good 45 minutes of stream left. But if he remains the top contributor of the night, that means we'll be making a statue of my arms and torso with the vest on. There you go. So top contributor right now is Big Papa Phil. $12 tip. And he says that if he's the top contributor at the end of the night, he wants to see a statue of my torso built with the vest on. Alright? But we still have time for someone else to beat him out. I've also said that... Oh, fuck. Look at this. I've also said that if we hit the tips goal for tonight, I'll put the vest on. However, we're only at $30 in tips. And, you know, we're not even close. So, it's not looking too likely for that right now, sadly. I also said if we double the tips goal, I'd put the cowboy hat on too, but I don't think that's happening either.
The bottom line is, guys, I view all of you as independent, intellectual, intelligent individuals who have actively chosen to come on my streams, watch my stuff, and have fun with me. I mean, let's be honest here. Not exactly most intelligent people on the planet. Cheer, sub, and tip me, alright? So, I don't know how stupid you could be. I really don't. Some people are just really fucking stupid, I guess. I mean, you're paying me. You paying me money to get a temporary, momentary pop-up on the screen. Alright? It's just so ludicrous. It's just... it's so stupid. And most people don't pay attention to it. It's like the double whammy of stupid. I don't even know what else to say. It's pretty damn funny. Okay? It's pretty stupid. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, do you see what I see? Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to confirm, but I believe I just received an anonymous $170 tip. Okay? I'm going to try to confirm this. I want to make sure this is real. Because when I get something giant like that, obviously, I want to make sure it's real. Alright? Let me go double check. I believe it is real. Holy shit, if that is real. Thank you very much to whoever that was. If it is real, let's find out. Confirm. It's real.
That's literally Jasper all over again. What a hoe. Really, what a hoe. And the fact that you have people in his audience that want to play Captain Save a Hoe makes it just that much more pathetic. Jesus Christ. He's 37 years old, almost 38, and can't do not a goddamn thing for himself. So you need people 10 years, 15 years, your junior, 20 years in some cases, to come through and save your ass. That's really, really sad. And I bet you if any of these individuals watch other streamers, they don't ask them to do silly shit like this. You literally paid him $200 basically. Well, $190 to play dress up. So a grown ass man can play dress up. That's what he got paid $190 for. Wow. Wow.
Oh my god! Oh no!
And not only did he not only did he not have a problem with it, I apologize, but he encouraged it. He encouraged it. And this is supposed to be quality content. Jesus.
Well, I'm a man of my word, so hold on a second here, everybody. I told you I'm a man of my word. What did I say I was gonna do? All right. First the vest. And then... What the hell is it?
Toxic ass fucking content.
Where is he? Jasper knocked the cowboy hat down. Yeah, look, there's cat hair. Oh, God. There's cat hair all over my cowboy hat. Jasper must have been, it was in the closet, and he must have knocked it down. And it is covered in hair. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, he's covered in hair. Fuck. He must have been rubbing against it. He must have loved the feeling because it has a felt feeling to it. He probably loved it. He rubbed all over it. God damn. Well, alrighty. Good Lord. Alright. So, I said I would do it. I did it, goddammit. We doubled the tips goal for the night. Thank you for that $170 tip, anonymous tipper, whoever you may be. Let me get you up on the lead.
Okay. How low does someone have to fall to get like this? Like, how low does an individual have to go to get like this? Like, where is your fucking self-respect at? If you even had it. If you even had any, I should say. Like, don't you feel a certain type of way that you weren't forced into this. You made the offer to do this. Like, don't you feel, and I'm talking to DSP directly with this, like, do you not feel anything over this at all? Like, you've been reduced to doing this. You're allowing people to play dress up with you just for some money. And not even for some big money, just some money. And you're okay with it. He thinks he's actually winning by doing this. Wow. There's very few times, ladies and gentlemen, where you feel, I don't know if I'd say I feel shame, but you feel something for someone else that they should be feeling. This is certainly it, because I don't even know how to explain it to you. I don't know how I could articulate it to you that what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what this is. This isn't a moment for him to be proud of or anything. Like, this is... you can't get people to support you because you put out quality content, right? Or a quality product. You know, tipping you if they think that you did a good job. You can't get them to do that. You can't get them to tip you to feel bad for you. You can't get them to really tip you to pay your bills. You can't really get them to tip you to, you know, so you and Catherine can have a nice day off. But they will tip you to dress up like a goddamn clown. Like the Bob Ross shit. You guys remember that? The Yoshi's Island, the Yoshi's fucking costume. Like, they'll pay you to dress like an utter fucking clown. But you get mad because they don't support you every night for every other little bullshit excuse that you come up with. And you don't see nothing wrong with it. And isn't that, ladies and gentlemen, not fundamentally, or isn't there not something fundamentally wrong with that? But he thinks he thinks it's okay. He thinks he's winning like this. And I shouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't. I kind of don't. But, like, at the same time, it's kind of hard to overlook this. I mean, it's funny, but it's also just sad. Not even sad. Well, it's sad, like, in a pathetic sort of way. But it's just sad. Like, this is how low he's resorted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you found out that PewDiePie was fucking doing coke. It's okay, that's a bad example. Crack maybe. That'd be disappointing if that was the case. But even then, it still doesn't measure up to this. This is just sad. It's just really, really sad. All right, let's continue.
Board here. So, tips total. Holy crap. There we go. I gotta put my headphones on somehow, too. I'm gonna have to try to put them on under the hat. I don't know how that's gonna work. But, yeah. Thank you for whoever that was. They said, stick with the vest statue idea. I just wanted to support you tonight. Well, thank you very much to whoever this is. I appreciate that very, very much. $170 is a ginormous contribution. Thank you very much. That will help tomorrow in particular for my day out. So thank you for that. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never worn headphones with the cowboy hat before. I guess what I could do is kind of like, maybe wear them upside down. I don't know how this is going to work, though. They don't really fit on my head this way. Because if I go this way, right, now I can't put the hat on. Because watch. Doesn't work. So, can I do this? Like, kind of? Like, if I do it like this, I can kind of hear, but not really, because the headphones aren't on well. Yeah, they're heavy, I don't know.
You're playing Minecraft. What do you really need to hear? Like, seriously, he's playing Minecraft. What does he need to hear? What audio cues does he need? Does he really need? That's so urgent. Those Chris Chan levels of shit here.
I'm not gonna be able to hear. Or I could just play with no audio. I guess I could play with no audio, right? But then I'm not gonna be able to hear anything. I guess what I could do here. I turn the headphone volume up all the way, so it's like real loud. And maybe now if I leave it here on my lap, I can hear. I guess that's the closest I can do, huh? Popsicola says, the hat, headphones, and vest combo makes you look like you're made in a character creator in a game. Yes. What do you mean? You don't normally see guys walking around with cowboy hats and vests on like this all the time? You don't see this combination? No? Shopping Cursor is gonna have a good old Oklahoma barbecue sauce, boy! Yeah, boy! Paint that barbecue on, baby! Man, you know what? Now I want barbecue. Now I want to get barbecue for dinner tomorrow. I'm gonna just go to Famous Dave's, get a nice cheap barbecue ribs or something. Oh, man. Anyway.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Because that...
Who goes out to get cheap barbecue, though? Like, if you can't get it done right... I mean... I doubt he knows what good barbecue is anyway, so... I guess when he means cheap, I guess he means just the most inexpensive thing on the menu. But that doesn't necessarily make it cheap, though. But, I mean, I'm not going to split hairs over this. It's not like this guy knows shit about quality, so... It is what it is.
That's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks.
People feel like this fuckwad is worth saving. I don't understand. I really don't. Like, I don't. Like, does everybody over there just lack any type of self-confidence or self-awareness themselves? Like, piss on this turd. He's not worth it. He's not. And this is what people feel the need to defend and fight over this. Over this. I can understand when Sweet Anita pulled her bullshit and everybody wanted to come out and save that. I can kind of understand that. But not this. Jesus Christ. Even where was Monday Matt supporters at when he got caught up in his fuckboy shit? But everybody can come out and defend. But people can come out to defend. Sorry, Dark Side Phil. Come on, man.
Wow.
Headphones are on my neck. I won't be able to hear them. Like, here. Like this.
You had already come to terms with not playing with audio anyway, so what do you care? It's fucking Minecraft, you idiot. What do you need to hear anything for? And this is a pretty good screenshot, because goddamn, he looks like a fucking idiot. He really do. Like this is straight up. This is special wheelchair symbol type shit here. This is just, I really need a screenshot of this because this is extra special. Holy shit. This is extra special. Like, look at you, Phil. Like, look at how dead your eyes look right now. All that for $190. Wow. I'm sure mommy and daddy are proud.
I'm not gonna be able to hear. I hear nothing right now. Like, even with the max volume, I can't really hear anything. I hear very little. So. Alright, here we go, guys. I guess I can kind of hear a little bit. Yeah, I could kind of hear this way.
All right. By the way, I did say, guys, first of all, I am streaming for about another 25 minutes. I did say, if we hit $1,000 in tips tonight, I would hop on one foot and sing Kumbaya. I did say that. I had no... not that I'm expecting it, but I had no idea that someone would actually tip that much and you know, to wear the vest and the cowboy hat. So, holy shit, I might as well just throw that out there too. I did say that. Okay, now let's continue. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. It's called, give me money.
Unknown name tipped me $1 and said, why not wear a hat and a vest from the start of a stream? If you're happy, then we're happy to see you feeling good. I think most of us who contribute would be more inclined to do so if you did this stuff for free out of the gate. Because it's something silly, and it's something funny, and it's something to motivate. It's like I told you guys, alright?
Exactly. He does nothing for free. He literally nickels and dimes you guys for everything. Even the hand-holding they do at times isn't free. You have to have money attached to it. He does nothing for free. Nothing for free.
I always wore a cowboy hat. And if I always wore a vest, I did silly stuff like this all the time, then it's not special anymore. Then that's just common, right? This is something different. I haven't worn the vest in a while, right? I've never worn the cowboy hat while playing games. That's true. I've never worn this cowboy hat while playing video games, ever. It's only been for Ask the King. So, by doing it this way, it's something special, it's something different. It makes it feel like it's a meaningful stream because I did something out of the ordinary as a way of saying thank you for a very generous contribution, right? That's what.
What kind of clown world shit is that? We're getting into some very, very, very reaching pignosis here. He's reaching his ass off on this.
If I did this all the time, then what's the point? Right? That's why, guys. So there you go. I understand what you're saying, but again, I don't want it to become commonplace, so.
No, no one never named the cowboy hat, Polish Frog. We never had any kind of a competition to name the cowboy hat. That never happened.
Why would anybody feel the need to name an article of clothing, one? And two, why would they name an article of clothing that doesn't even belong to them? That don't make... Yikes.
Holy shit! Are you kidding me? What? What? I just received a $96 tip from somebody else, anonymous tipper, and they said, have a good day off and a good night. Thank you to whoever the hell that was. So now it's another 3, so it was 200. We're at $303 in tips tonight, guys. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much to whoever these people are tipping anonymously. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the help, man.
Oh, that covers the barbecue, I guess.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let me go ahead and save. You know, it's a shame we didn't hit that $1,000, so I would hop on one foot and sing Kumbaya. I'm kidding, of course. And then, of course, 1,000 troll responses of negativity. He's greed, and oh, it's Phil's greed. Oh, it's greed. Phil wants more.
It is greed, but it is greed, for sure, but it only really hurts him. And you would think for someone who puts his own self-preservation above everything and everybody else, that he would be able to see that. But he only looks at the money as the ultimate payoff, so it don't matter. But like that's just exceptional individual levels of just stupidity and shame. Just a whole lot of goddamn shame. Did Catherine know that? Was that in the fucking contract when she married this idiot? Holy shit, man! If she does watch his streams, if that's true, I'd be anxious to know what she would have thought of that. If after this all ends, you know what I'm saying, once they get the divorce and everything, I hope she writes a tell-all book. I really hope she do. Matter of fact, Kat, you can always reach out to myself, Paul, or James the Lesser. If you don't want to write it yourself, they'll help you write it. You know what I mean? Like you can always do that. I'll narrate it, but I holy shit. That's just exceptional.
He always wants more. What it is greed. That's all it is. It's greed. Lazy and greedy. And I'm constantly just shilling things nonstop during everything that I do. So it's because I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. Super awesome. All right. Let's save up here. Yeah, I'm for real. That's what this guy wanted. This top tipper wants to eventually do a torso statue of me in a vest. That could be interesting. Doesn't have to be great, by the way. All right. So that is it for this week, guys. Thank you very much. Feel less indoctrinated.
What do you mean it doesn't have to be great, though? Oh, because he got your money, so fuck off with everything else, right?
Children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a chance to clean up a little bit, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Wow. That's just exceptional shit there. Holy shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so final thoughts. Thank you very much to Snort Burnell. I very much appreciate it. Thank you to Chio 18. Thank you to everybody. Jesus Christ. All right, final thoughts. That's... Oh my god. That was draining. I gotta say, that's... It's almost like he goes out of his way to reach new lows. I don't understand it. I guess I'm not meant to understand it, to be honest, but god damn, dog, that's... Anyway, alright, my soulmate and I have, the soulmaid and I have good immune systems, time will tell. Goal reached, good luck with that. Second tier activation, or activated, sorry, he should have been done that. He should have been done that. And I think, at least at the time that I'm recording this, he just recently had like a sub drop. So, womp womp to that. So I don't think that tier 2 is gonna get hit. Demanding more money, why wouldn't he? But he didn't even need to do that because, as I'm about to talk about in a minute, he was more than willing to humiliate himself to get it. So let's go ahead and move on to the second part of that. Let's bring that down a little bit. Okay. Then let's see here. Testing the limits of stupidity, chapter 42. The vest, the cowboy hat. I am stunned, ladies and gentlemen. I am stunned that he would reduce himself to that. Not because he shitted on other people for doing similar shit or having a gimmick and they were profiting off of it. It's the fact that, like, he really looks ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you blatantly look fucking ridiculous. And even the idea that that hat has even been brought out for anything outside of Axe the King is a nut. And the vest, you said, oh, I haven't worn it in a while. You said you haven't worn that thing in years, and you just automatically pull it out of the fucking closet, haven't washed that thing or done anything to put it on for $170, $190 in all. Because I think when he initially brought all that up, he was at $10 after an hour, by the way, of streaming. Now, you know what I'm saying? Not only was he willing to humiliate himself by putting it on and making him look like an absolute exceptional individual, but then you're willing, he's desperate enough that he's willing to let them name his hat and his vest for profit, if it comes down to it. And he thinks this shit is okay. He thinks this shit is okay. And then he's mad and says that the detractors, trolls, haters, and critics made him a laughingstock. No, ladies and gentlemen, he's always been a laughingstock. Always. Always. He's been a laughingstock. And to humiliate himself for what is chump change, so to speak. I mean, don't get me wrong, I respect the dollar value, but you know what I mean. For him to humiliate himself like this is wild, man. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, this should give even more credence to the fact that he screwed these people over on that Jasper situation. That's exactly what that was. And then when you look at this is just sad. And think about it, ladies and gentlemen. He tried to sell us on Catherine with the IRL streams, right? They did what, 2 of those? If you count when she first showed up, that's 3. And then that wasn't profitable no more. Then he tried to sell us on the Cooking with the King with Catherine. No one bid on that. Then Jasper comes into play, and then everything goes basically cold after that. Then Jasper comes into play, and he sells you guys on that unveiling, and then that he was going to be on stream on the regular, and that's barely ever happened. And now we're selling the idea of wearing a hat and a cowboy vest, and you might be able to name them. We're gonna name a piece of clothing, dude. It was bad enough that he was already naming plushies and other Halloween or holiday decoration and shit for profit, but now it's come to... Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening in. I very much appreciate it. I'm gonna let y'all go. My bad. I'm all out of fucks of giving. Fucks to give, I should say, today. I'm good. I spent all of them on this right here. I'm done. I'm so done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening in. I very much appreciate it. I'll see you guys for the next one, whenever that may be. Hopefully sooner than later. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Snort Report, and this is DSP News. Always late, never breaking. Unreliable coverage that you can't count on. A GTG Network Hit Productions for Tim Snortons. Always salty. I am salty right now. I've been your host / anchor GTG, and I'm signing off. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourselves, guys. End the broadcast. Oh my god. This bankruptcy, man. That shit must be painful as hell. That must be painful as hell.